Good morning and welcome to Worship Chapel.
The digital media arts students spend their time creating video animation. Last Friday, they kicked off their annual showcase in the Denler Gallery.
We got to show a lot of the students' work over the past year that they've been working on in and outside of class, different projects that they've done. And then also there we had the student character design contest, which we announced the winners for.
The showcase ends today, so be sure to check it out in your free time. Every year, students have an opportunity to help out in local communities.
Last week was the day of prayer and service here at the University of Northwestern St. Paul. I'm here in the Student Center to see what students did on that day. Let's go find out. Hey man, just wondering what you did exactly on the day of prayer and service.
I worked with Urban Homeworks.
We went to feed my starving children and packaged a bunch of food.
I did a Theater on Purpose show.
We went to Emma's place.
I went to the Boys and Girls Club.
We went to Boys and Girls Club, Jerry Gamble.
And I went to Primera Glacia.
So what was your favorite part or the most important part to you?
I really enjoyed hearing the stories from the leader that we were working with about stories of people who have gotten the homes for low income and just how it's changed their lives.
I think when all was said and done, just looking at the final numbers, I think we packed somewhere between like 145, 150 boxes of food, which would feed thousands of kids. So that was really exciting.
We had people from Bethel that were Christians, and we had people that were from the U of M that were Muslims, and the whole inter-religious experience was really nice.
My favorite part was being able to use my Spanish skills and just converse with the other students and get to know people better.
And so we picked up trash in one of their storage units, and it was just heaping in piles of trash, and some of it had been neglected for a while because it was buried inches deep.
I think the most impactful part for me was just being there with the kids for so long and hanging out with them, and then realizing that the staff who actually work there full time are doing that every day.
Never be afraid to step out of your boundaries. Never be afraid to step out there and give, because you can be so selfish and meet a bunch of kids and that'll be blown away. You'll be blown away. It's so cool.
Say goodbye to the old Reynolds Field and hello to the new. We officially broke ground last week, starting with the cutting down of several curbside trees. Peterson Companies Incorporated is reconstructing the field and have put up construction gates. We won't be able to use the sidewalk around the area where they're working. Baseball and softball will still have access to the open field, and their season will go as planned. We're excited to see the finished project, which is scheduled to be ready just in time for football season. Well, it has been beautiful outside these past couple days. Juice, how's our forecast looking?
Actually, this weekend is looking really nice. Today, we're looking at a high of 67 degrees today. Saturday, we're looking at 66 with a slight chance of rain. Sunday, as you can see, it'll go down to a forecast of 46. Monday and Tuesday, we're looking at 40-degree weather again, and then hopefully going back to 50 on Wednesday and Thursday. This weekend, make sure you get out because the weather is not too promising to be as nice as it is this week. Back to you, Karina.
Thanks, Juice. The Northwestern Athletic Department has recently announced they are adding a women's lacrosse team next year. The team will not compete until the 2015-2015 school year. They will, however, be able to break in the new fields coming this fall. We can look forward to cheering on the Eagles at this new and exciting sporting event.
While researching stories for last week's April Fool's newscast, we learned the history of Northwestern. It's a mischievous story.
Dr. Charles Ailing has taught at Northwestern for a long time.
I've been chair of the history department for a quarter century.
In that time, he's witnessed what college students are capable of.
During the first couple of years that I was a faculty member at Northwestern, I saw two of the famous pranks that happened.
The first prank involved hymns, knives, and chapel, 3 things that should not mix. A group of students took butter knives and slid them into the bindings of hymnals. This simple prank was a success.
People grabbed the hymn books and opened them up, and all these knives fell down to the floor. So it wasn't a nasty prank. It didn't damage anything, but it was quite funny.
But sometimes pranks don't go as planned, like the one pulled during a well-known musician's concert.
They had distributed bags of marbles to all the people sitting in the back rows,
During the middle of the concert, students released marbles, causing a huge commotion. The musician was not amused.
Stopped playing and chewed out the students and shall we say, yelled and screamed and carried on. So the place became very quiet after that.
Today, students are not nearly as creative.
So, they're throwing water balloons. And they call themselves men.
Other students have traded marbles and butter knives for laser pointers and sticks. So, how far is too far?
If you're going to do a prank that's going to cost people work and time, fine to get the laugh, but it's always good to take care of it afterwards.
Northwestern is hopeful that future students will be more creative and resourceful. I'm Josette Elif.
This Monday, Northwestern is hosting the annual 516 Film Festival. Kent Svensson and Tara Tomey found out more.
The 516 Film Festival happens every April. It is one of the biggest events that happens on campus. There is more to the film festival, though, than just watching movies. We talked to some film students about what to expect.
You can eat free popcorn and you can take pictures with your friends on the red carpet.
There is more that goes into the film festival than most people probably realize.
Students here on campus can gather around and see what us film students and even any student on campus has been working on and what we're passionate about. Because rarely do people actually see what the film students are actually doing. Like, some people think that we just watch movies all the time. That's bogus. But it's really a good place to show everyone our work.
And it's pretty special because you get it divided into different genres, and there's like speeches by the exec staff and all that good stuff, and it's a pretty memorable night.
The film festival will be held this Monday, April 14th at 7 p.m. in Maranatha Hall. Come early to walk the red carpet and to secure a good seat. And don't forget to dress up.
Look good. Wear a suit.
That looks so fun. I'm so excited for it.
Yeah, I actually got a suit for
Nice.
the film festival. So
Way to go. Gonna look good.
Always gotta look good. Always gotta look good.
Well, that wraps up another Eagle 7 News. I'm Karina Triller.
And I'm Joe Sutton. Thanks for watching, and stay classy, Northwestern.